Hey, it's Love Coach Natalina, and here today on this lovely winter Wednesday morning for tip number 3 to your soul shaking love. So, on Monday, we talked about desire and how we go cutting our desires down to fit into bite sized pieces so that it's more believable, and how to stop doing that so you get more. Yesterday, day 2, we talked about pining and how that kind of just squelches our ability to attract the love that we want. Today, I'll be talking about clarity, and this is a huge secret tip. Um, those who have, the more clarity that you have, and the more you are able to align yourself with that clarity, the clarity of what you want, it's just kind of impossible for it not to come to you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Um, all right. When we talk about what we want, a lot of the times when we're in a place of pain, or we're in a place of not believing that we can have what we want, we will start this world of pain inside of ourselves that's easier and easier to access. So I want to, hey Nisha, woohoo! So I want to go into that, the whole world of pain ideology here. It's because we've put so much energy and attention into that. It's really easy to touch, and we're like so emotionally charged by it. However, in order to emotionally align yourself, or emotionally tune yourself, and vibrationally in all other ways tune yourself to what you do want, the love that you desire, men who you can respect and adore, and even yourself being in places where you want to be and where you feel good and appreciated. You might find yourself in a place of the pain first, and having so much more emotional or just energy behind that. It's easier to touch for you. So through this clarity of what you do want, you're going to be paying attention to where you amplify that energy. So let's say something happens, something that you don't want to happen, like you're out online dating and you've got these men circulating in your inbox, and they're asking you weird things, and it's triggering you in weird ways, and you immediately want to go into the why is he doing that, or how do I get him to stop doing this, or that kind of world. And going that direction keeps you stuck and keeps you chronically single and kind of unhappy, especially if you're wanting to not be in that type of situation. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to catch that. You're going to catch yourself going to that place of pain, and instead you're going to clarify. And not instead, I'm just going to ask you to softly catch yourself and redirect your attention, your focus, and your energy into what you want. Right? So if you're getting all of these yucky, weird messages from men, or however it's showing up, this energy, you're attracting weird guys, and you're like, I don't think I really want to go on another date because this is ridiculous. Well, there is hope for you. There is a way out of that weirdo type situation, and it is centered on this clarity of what it is that I do want. So, I mean, you can start with vague terms. And let what you don't want, let what's triggering you help you clarify those desires, right? Let that help you clarify what it is that I do want. So, for example, in this scenario where you're getting weird vibes from a man, you can go into yourself and say, what I want is to be with a man that I can respect, and that I adore, I respect and I adore, and that I feel good with. I intend to feel good with the man that I'm with. And don't put any more attention, focus, or energy into all the weird squirrely things that he's doing. You stay in your own zone. You stay in your own box. Okay? And that's kind of where some of like the you know, the train and the coaching happens, is keeping yourself for yourself so that you are available for men and opportunities and love that will and can and is ready and wants to show up for you. So here, me as an artistic type, here's a couple of things that I do to get myself really grounded into this energy of what I do want. This first tip for secret number 3 is all about switching back to what it is that I do want. I want to be with a man I can respect, that I trust, that I love, that I feel good with, that like he looks good. That's kind of my husband. Like he pushes me to take better care of my appearance, because without that, that's just something I respect about him. That's a story for another time. So once you're getting this idea, you can go into more ways of bringing it into reality. As an artist, I've drawn pictures. Other ways that you can really get your whole body, heart, and soul involved in that process of grounding a desire is you can dance it out, which is quite profound. And it might sound silly if you're not like the energetic dancey type like myself. There's a strong piece of myself that's all like, we don't do that. But actually we do. After having worked with this and knowing that this is really something that I want, and that this will actually help me clean out all the weird vibrations inside myself and help me focus on, oh, hey, Anne. She says I'm looking hot. Thank you, Anne. So, you know, like just letting that clear out all of that. Why is he doing this? Or this is so weird. And instead it'll keep you in your zone so that you're available for that love. So when you're dancing it out, like there is an interesting mind-body connection, and it helps. I'm just going to say it helps. So try that out. Try it out. Just dancing it out. If you are an animal person, if you have horses are great. Just go out, go riding, go out for a run. Get your body engaged. Get your body engaged, get your mind engaged, get your heart engaged. And the thing about the mind that I want to just kind of touch on here is you don't want to spend too much time in your mind. Once you've caught on to the fact that you're circling around in what I don't want, as opposed to the path to what I do want, and that clarity and passion for what I do want, that's really all you need. Because if you're circling in, oh, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, your thoughts are no longer being an asset to you for the next steps. So just kind of throw it back into the whole process, right? And then get into your body, drop down into your feeling. And how can I get myself into this groove? Because you know what? Like, try this. Literally try it. Like, once you catch your thoughts going, wow, this is just great, and you go into that tailspin of negativity and that heaviness, if you can just stand up, you don't necessarily need to put on music. You can, but the most important thing here is just to get your body moving. And I'm just kind of doing it right here, right now, so you can see how ridiculously easy it can be. Like, just as I started to sway here, like, there were emotions that came up, and I'm trying to not just like let open all of those floodgates here, right now, with you in this space. But it can be literally that simple. These artistic things, drawing, painting, moving your body and incorporating as many elements of your desire in a way that makes it feel more real to you and reminds you why it is that you wanted it in the first place. It's not like, well, why do you want this? But what is it about this that is so incredibly attractive to me? What is it about this thing that I want that is worth committing to myself? What is it about this thing that I want that is so incredibly attractive to me that I am ready to commit right now? Because then once you find yourself in that space, nothing can really stop you. Nothing can really stop you from having what you want. And it's only inevitable that you run into people who are at that same place with you. And there's connections and there's just a whole love fest. So that was our 3 secrets to soul-shaking love through just the clarity of letting your desires be. I'm Love Coach Natalina. I would love it if you would join our intimate community. We have discussions like this every week. I go live on Thursdays and answer questions from our group. So I left a link for you to join us here in the comments. Invite your friends. We'll make it a party. So my love to you, and I'll see you around. Bye.